What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Guys, listen, it's only right that we start off this video by giving you guys a little bit of motivation, some inspiration, and something to look forward to. Because as I always say, all of you guys are on an incredible journey, all right? Now, I may be a few steps ahead, but you guys will all catch up with me, all right? So check it out. This was the last position that I took, last trade, netted me $12,000, all right? Patrons, you guys all know this trade right here, right? You guys all know this trade right here. All of you guys are on course to net these types of numbers, these types of returns, all in due course, okay? But as I said, I'm a few steps ahead of you, but this will give you guys a bit of motivation. This will give you guys some inspiration and get you hyped for the journey and the course ahead. But listen, when it comes to me, you guys know I leave no soldiers behind, okay? So if I'm winning, the whole team behind me is also crushing it with me, all right? So check it out. Whether it's Lee from over at the Patreon, also smashing it with us on that trade, all right? Netting incredible returns and several others, all right? So shout out to Roofs as well, another one of our members over at the Patreon, crushing it with me on that trade, right? Making 80%. As I said, I leave no soldiers behind. I bring the whole team with me, all prospering, all doing incredible things. So as I always say to you guys, please make sure you are with us, all right? Make sure you're with us over at the Patreon so that you guys are not missing out, right? It's super important because as we go through to the end of February, we're going to continue to print cash over there. As we head into March, April, May, we're going to continue to be making money through the options market, crushing it as we always do, all right? So that means that you guys are going to be with a surplus of cash and you're going to need somewhere to deploy it. Okay, guys, all my guys over the Patreon are sitting on mountains of cash now because we've been crushing it since we started this year. All right, we're going to continue that momentum, continue that energy as we continue forward. That being said, this is going to be a very, very important video, guys, because there are some incredible opportunities that have opened up that I need to discuss with you guys. I need you guys to be on board. I need you guys to understand the magnitude of the opportunities that are presenting themselves right now, okay? This type of information I'm giving you guys isn't readily available, right? It's exclusive information. That's why you guys are in a very exclusive community, very exclusive club with me, all right? So we're sitting on a surplus of cash. We need somewhere to deploy it. There's some incredible opportunities. When these opportunities pop off, guys, you're going to making unbelievable money. So not only are you crushing it with me over there in the options market, you're then deploying it out there in the markets into these places that I'm going to show you, and you can do exceptionally well. All right, that being said, before we get into it, who remembers this one? Uber. Check out the price, $81.10 right now as we're speaking. And you guys know we took this one from the dirt, all right? This one was 50 in the 50s when we first started speaking about this one. We taken up to the 60s, we taken up to the 70s, and we are now prospering high in the 80s. I told you guys, where are we going? As a matter of fact, leave it down in the comment section, okay? I've told you guys several times now, leave it down in the comment section where we are heading with this name. And I know tons of you guys are on board because I've done multiple videos on this one, spoke about this many times over. So I know all of you guys know exactly where this one's going. Leave it down in the comment section for me, all right? But remember, we took this one when nobody was looking at it. We picked this one up when everybody had their eye off the ball. We picked this one up when nobody was paying this one attention. There are now a couple of names in the market that are doing just that, and we're about to pick them up as well, okay? So check it out with me. We have first one. Guys, it's time. It is finally time to talk about this one. It's finally time to talk about AMD, okay? I haven't said a single word about this one for the whole of 2025, but now it's time for us to take a look at this one, all right? This one has so much potential, and we are now putting in cash into AMD, okay? Because there is tons of upside. And what's happening right now is what we call a turnaround, all right? So check it out. Look at the 6-month chart with me. Look at that decline. Look at that slide. The momentum to the downside hasn't stopped in this name. But now we are finally on what we call a turnaround, okay? Check the 3-month chart. price is now starting to make a U-turn higher, okay? This is what we call a bottoming out process. You catch these names at the bottom, you make unbelievable amounts of money. So I'm gonna need you guys to hop into this one. Now remember, we're buying stock here, okay? We are purchasing stock and we're holding it right through to the end of the year. Just like we're doing with Uber, we're holding this one right through to the end of 2025, okay? Market's got it twisted on this one. It's time for us to pick this one up on the cheap. Again, phenomenal business, doing incredible things. And there's a lot of the AI revenue to go around some of these names. There's not only Nvidia that's going to do very well from it, AMD is also going to do exceptionally well, okay? Market's overlooking that. We won't overlook that. Same way we picked Uber up when it was low, when no one was paying attention, is the same way we're picking up this one when it's low and nobody is paying attention. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, but Sankey, I don't have any money. I don't have any cash to put into AMD. Guys, this is what we do over in the options market. This is where we make the money in the options market. All right, we print the money in the options market and then we come and deploy it into these areas where the market is overlooking, people are overlooking, people are not paying attention, into areas where we can get double our capital, okay? Unbelievable. That is how you guys skyrocket your net worth. That's how you guys boost your financial position. That's how you guys get into that state of freedom, that state of flexibility, that state of not depending on an employer, etc. Right? So AMD is going to be the first one. It's currently $114. This thing has upside easily to 150, 160, 170 in a couple of months' time, okay? All we're doing is we're buying on the cheap and we're just holding. And when we hold, you're going to see a nice increase in that price. But key thing is, don't want you guys to get twisted. There's going to be some big catalysts along the way, okay? Partnerships, good growth numbers, these kind of things. AMD always has in the pipeline. So when they start releasing some of this, acquisitions as well, you're going to see a massive jump in this one, all right? So one, not to take your eye off, this one's ready to accumulate, but it doesn't stop there. You guys know, got plenty for you. Bitcoin as well, take a look. 93,800, around that type of level as we are currently speaking, okay? This one's feeling the pressure, but it's moving to plan. With Bitcoin, we're in a 4-year cycle, okay? We're in the first year of a 4-year cycle. History repeats itself with Bitcoin. I've studied this. I want to give you guys the game. Bitcoin just went for its halving last April, okay? It takes 18 months to get at the peak of the 4-year cycle. So that leads us to the end of this year. The end of this year is going to be the peak. End of this year, beginning of next year is going to be the peak of the Bitcoin cycle. That's when you're going to see Bitcoin above 150,000, above 160,000, okay? That is a big jump from where it's at right now. So whereas the market is overlooking this, not paying attention, you guys over here, we're switched on, we're on the ball, we're accumulating, we are picking up Bitcoin in this type of region, okay? This is quiet right now. Movement is muted. Perfect opportunity for you guys to build strong positions, rock solid positions in this one at these types of levels, because there's plenty of upside. Imagine looking at Bitcoin, it's 150, 160,000. You're going to be feeling pretty damn good buying here, okay? Remember, we're in it for the peak of the cycle. Peak of the cycle is end of this year, right? So we're holding right through the year, continuing to accumulate. But Sankey, I don't have any money. That's what we do over the options market, guys. We print money over the options market and we come and deploy it into incredible places like Bitcoin and let it do the work for us, all right? We're letting Bitcoin do the work for the climb up to that $150,000, $160,000 level, right, guys? So that's the video for today. Drop me down your comments below. Catch all of you guys on the next one.